Been very good at like limiting shots. Taking like the last game wasn't a good example of that. But what's the reason you think that is? What is it that they do?
I think their defense do a really good job playing tight in the offensive zone and through the neutral zone. And they force you to dump pucks, and then they're a good retrieval team. So probably don't spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Todd, you get Toots back into the lineup today. Just talk about what that'll give you, having him back.
Well, it'd be big getting him back in our lineup. Prior to him getting hurt, he was playing really good hockey for us. Not only his on ice, but his leadership and his presence in the room will be a big boost for this team.
And yet another piece that helps you get back to the team that you thought you had when the season started, right?
Yeah, well, that's true. Adding him, the hard thing is when you do add somebody back in the lineup, somebody's got to come out. And Jordan Leopold will come out, and based on his last game, he played a pretty good game. So it's hard. Those are difficult decisions. But Toots going back in is a big part of this team.
A couple of practices for Jeremy Morin, just what you've seen out of him, how you'll use him tonight.
Well, get him out on the ice as much as we can. Got him playing on line with Gibbons and Foligno, and again, we'll see how the lines and how we do. And I think there'll be a little bit, chemistry-wise and just reads and maybe systematic play. But he should go out and provide some good energy, and because this is a lot of times when you get those trades, the first games are the big games.
What do you like about his game that, again, maybe you knew from the past, but you've seen in the last couple of days also?
It's tough to comment right now on what I like best about his game. I have to see his game. Yeah. You're able to watch on film, but I still don't think you get a true feel for it. Had him in a practice, morning skate, but tonight we'll get a better feel.
Now that you've rebounded, can you pinpoint the low point for you? Was there a game where you had trouble filling out a lineup card? Seriously.
Well, we dealt with some injuries and a lot of injuries. I don't know if there was a low point. I think losing, each time you lose, I think it drags you down a little bit lower. With that, I think because of that feeling, it's because of the expectations going into the year, and I think everyone else in the room feels the same way. It was not just me; it was everyone as a group. So it was. There were some days there that were tough, but it's nice to look back now, because I think going through those tough times, I think you learn a lot about yourself. I think you learn a lot about your group and individuals, and I believe it makes you stronger. We're still going to have to face a lot of adversity ahead of us. This is going to be a tough game tonight versus a really good hockey team, and we still have lots of hockey left. But right now, there's some optimism in the room.